Steve, we're going to check out a new MMO that's on the horizon. It's ELYON.
Beyond ELYON. However, our path led not to hope, but despair. We battled bravely to defend the Inventus.
Steve, you and I jumped into the world of a new MMO that's coming out, and we thought we'd check this out to see how we would grasp on the concept of jumping into something new. There's a lot of MMOs out there, and we want to know what kind of sets this one apart. When it comes to the world of ITG, though, we're not really big on MMOs, but we do like to dabble. And it's hard when you get into the world of these things because they are so big. But I think this one does stand a fighting chance because there are a few things I definitely enjoyed, like the story itself, the intro and the Inventus is what this like mothership you're kind of on, and then from there these machines come over, and there's this whole backstory of you getting swept away, and the bad guy more or less can come in and turn everybody into these machines and this stuff. I thought that was really cool. I do like the story. The combat I thought was pretty good too, but I did not like the combat shaking on those screen. Like that is screen, you get into combat and your whole screen would be like vibrating. I was like, whoa, get me out of here, man. I was not feeling that, but I'm definitely feeling a lot of the mechanics within the game. There's a lot going on. It is an MMO, so that does mean your screen is awfully busy as well. But when you get into something like this, you want to be able to have the time to dive in and really kind of get swept up and head off with your guild and your clan, and away you go. And the size of the map looks like it's going to give you that opportunity. Steve, what did you think of this one?
I really like this game. Starting off, I do like the customization in games, and you do get them a lot in the MMOs. Sure. Sometimes it's not enough, and other times it's way too much customization. I just found this one was just right. You can customize the gender, male to female, and you could hair color, the usual eyes, the eye shapes, and that.
Yep.
So it wasn't too much, and I really like that. But boy, when you start off and you just pull back and look at that map, and you think it's gonna be a busy time. You got a long way to go, kind of thing. But overall, I really did like it. The starting off, so you've got this, you get these missions. So you start off on this planet of ELYON, and you have to fight a few monsters, and there's a few voiceovers and text to talk. You have to go to certain characters, and they give you a small tutorial. But I did find it very helpful to start the game off.
What I didn't like, though, is the conversations. The conversations were good, but I didn't have any dialogue options whatsoever. I hit the F key just to move on to the next piece of dialogue that the character I was interacting with would have the conversation about. And I just sat there. My character doesn't say a word. I just sit there and listen, which is often found in these cases, right? And I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm getting a little tired of that. I want to have my characters have a little bit more personality and life within them. I think the game looks great. I think it looks incredible. And there's huge opportunity with the new mech monsters that we're kind of getting, these creations that come into the world to take over and stuff. And then you kind of time warp. You get sucked into a portal, then you land in this other dimension, and from there you're in Ontari, it's called. And dude, it was cool. I'm in this village, and I'm like, dude, I want to kind of go and bounce around and check out and explore the world. There's a lot to going on here, and I was having a good time. Yeah,
I totally agree, and I do like the variety of monsters, because at least like some MMOs you get the same kind of creatures. You think it's a bit repetitive, but there's so much variations, and obviously their strengths and abilities. I really enjoy that part, and like you said, when you're on the planet of Ontari, you can go and see a quest master as well. So apart from the main story, there's a load of little side quests on your way as well, just to add a bit more gameplay to it. And then obviously you get like, I think there's 8 quests, and it'll be something silly like go and kill this particular monster and then come back. So you head off. You can also, I did like the idea as well that you can also get some wings. So you can actually glide. That saves a lot of time, because you do a lot of walking and running to get from point A to point B just to get to that location. So you do these quests, you pick your 6 flowers or these particular monsters, and then you have to go back to the quest master just to get your rewards. Now this bit I did find frustrating is the walking back. It's an auto walk. But instead of a fast travel, it actually walks all the way back from where you are across the map. And I found that a bit frustrating, because I'm just sitting there for 2-3 minutes as he's running past all the monsters. Just go back to the quest master just to get your rewards.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It doesn't work that way, man. These games are too big to do that. So give me that fast travel.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Steve, our time with ELYON was pretty cool. This was a closed beta, so there's not really much to go off of from here on out, as that we can't really get back into it, and it's something we're just kind of keeping an eye out for. So it's more of a preview. Definitely would recommend, though, keeping your eye open for this one. If you're looking for a new MMO, I gotta recommend it. What about you, Steve?
Oh, definitely. And I will definitely be jumping back into this one as well because I did really like it. A lot of fun. It's going to be definitely one to go jumping in and out every now and then, but this is definitely a recommend for me. ELYON Ascent Infinite Realm is a fun MMORPG with its variety of creatures and huge open world. Voice and text did not always work and not much option to interact in conversation, but overall so many hours of enjoyment here, so this is a recommend.